Leander, thank you so much for your time today. It's really good to speak to you. First of all, I'm intrigued because I've spoken to a few different players and everyone seems to be scattered around the world. So where are you joining us from today?
I'm in Belgium, Brussels.
Nice. So you're back at home with your family, is that right?
Yeah, exactly.
I said the same to Romain Sace, who's in Wolverhampton, when I spoke to him last week. I said it must actually be quite nice during this period to be able to spend time with your family, because as footballers, you're away from home so much, particularly for you. You've been away for most of your life.
Yeah, it is. I've been away from home since I was 14, even though I was in the same country in Belgium, but my parents live like 1 hour away from Brussels. So I've been away from home since I was 14. So yeah, I'm quite used to being on my own. So it's always nice to return and to be back home to see my family.
Who's there at home? Is it mum, dad, your brothers?
Yeah.
And so what are you doing? How are you keeping active? Have you got lots of land there?
No, not really. It's just a house, so I've been trying to run every day, really next to the club where I used to play, Anderlecht. So there's like a lake there, and I'm trying to run there every day around the lake. It's like 5 minutes away from here, so yeah, running a lot.
Lots of running. I've been doing lots of running as well, but I imagine you've been probably going a little bit further than me. What's it been like being back with your brothers as well? Because one of your brothers is a professional footballer, is that right?
Yeah, my younger brother plays for Club Brugge in Belgium. Yeah, but he's only 19 now, so when I used to play against him before, he couldn't really handle me because I was obviously older and stronger. But now I've seen him. It's a long time I haven't seen him, or we couldn't work out or do things together. And we went to cycle together here, and how do you say? I've noticed that he's grown a lot and he became much stronger, and it's really hard for me to beat him now. So I think it's good because he's grown a lot, and I'm happy to see that he's developed really well.
Have you had a football out at all, been playing at all? It must be nice to have someone there who's of a similar level to you.
Yeah, it's nice, but mainly it has been 1 against 1, or with my brother, but still 1 against 1. So yeah, it's really nice. I really can't complain.
What else have you been doing to keep busy then? Because I know lots of people have started new hobbies. Have you done anything different?
Yeah, PlayStation mainly.
That's interesting because obviously Diogo Jota won the EPL at the
Yeah,
weekend. Were you surprised that he won that?
I was not surprised at all because I play a lot of FIFA as well, and they've asked me to do it as well, to play in a tournament for Wolves, and I've played against Diogo a couple of times, and I remember that the first time I won against him, but the 4 times after that he won. So I was really not surprised. He's an amazing FIFA player, and he's an amazing player in real life as well. So I think he totally deserved it. Yeah.
To be fair, I asked him if any of the other Wolves players were any good, and he did mention your name. He said you were pretty good. So I think that's probably quite a big compliment coming from him.
Yeah, that's a nice compliment. Yeah.
Be honest though, how often does he play? Because he wouldn't be too specific with me, but it did sound like he spends a lot of his time when he's not training playing.
Yeah, I think that's all he's doing. I don't think he's doing a lot apart from that. Obviously, I'm not with him at home, but I know that when we go to the hotel the day before a game, I know he plays every time. So he takes his PlayStation with him. So I think that says it all.
He's very committed, I think. He takes it very seriously.
He's really, really committed. He really likes it a lot and plays it a lot. So I think it's no surprise at all for me. He won the tournament.
What about your teammates? How much have you spoken to your other Wolves players during this, and who have you spoken to the most?
Well, we have a WhatsApp group together where we post like videos and pictures and stuff, and we speak quite a lot. And I think it's important to maintain a good understanding and a good relationship between us players and the staff. That's what we've been trying to do, but obviously it has been a long period. So these last couple of weeks, the contact is less than before. But I've been talking to a few players. I've been talking to Bali and to Adama as well.
They're two of the hardest Wolves players to get hold of, aren't they, Bolly and Adama? So you've done quite well there.
Yeah, but I'm quite difficult as well. So I think that might be the reason because why I've contacted them. Romain as well, briefly. I spoke to Romain as well. But mainly in the group, in the WhatsApp group. So
Mm.
I think that's a good thing to have.
And finally, what's the thing you're missing most about football at the moment or normal life?
Just playing it. Obviously, I can play with my brothers in the garden, but it's not really competition, is it? I just miss playing games and being with the lads and just train and being together with the whole team. I think that's what I love the most about football, and I think that's what everyone loves the most about football.